Welcome, everyone. Today, we are going on a profound journey through one of history's greatest works of personal philosophy, the Meditations of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. This book is structured into 12 distinct parts, or books, each containing his personal reflections and exercises in Stoic wisdom. I will guide you through each of these books, highlighting the essential lessons from every single one. Let's begin. First, we have the foreword by the modern translator Sam Torode. He shares how he discovered this ancient text during a personal crisis. He explains that Stoicism, the philosophy behind these writings, is not about being unfeeling, but about focusing only on what is within our power to control. This is the key that unlocks the entire work. Now, let's move into the Book 1. Here, Marcus Aurelius begins not with abstract theory, but with heartfelt gratitude. He lists the family members, teachers, and mentors who shaped his character. From his grandfather's calm temper to his mother's simple living, from his philosophy teacher Rusticus, who introduced him to Epictetus, to his adoptive father, Emperor Antoninus Pius, who modeled humble leadership. Book 1 teaches us that wisdom starts with acknowledging the good others have poured into us, and recognizing that our moral development is our own lifelong responsibility. Book 2 shifts to a powerful daily practice. It opens with a morning meditation, prepared to meet the day's difficult people by remembering they act from ignorance, not malice. This book establishes the core Stoic principle. Your life is shaped not by events, but by your judgments of them. It reminds us of our own mortality, urging us to act now, and introduces the idea of seeing ourselves as a small but integral part of a vast interconnected universe. Our purpose is to play our part well. In Book 3, Marcus deepens the call to focus. He warns against wasting the mind's power and getting lost in other people's business. He urges us to look past superficial appearances, to see the natural beauty in a splitting loaf of bread or the wrinkled face of an elder. He reflects on the deaths of great conquerors and philosophers alike, reminding us that life is a short voyage. Our task is to keep our mind pure, focused on useful thoughts, and ready to depart when called. Book 4 is a manual for finding inner peace. It teaches the power of retreating into your own mind, your inner citadel, where you are free and safe. Here Marcus tells us that nothing external can touch the soul, only our own opinions can disturb us. He reflects on the fleeting nature of fame and the unity of all people under one common reason. This book contains the famous analogy: don't be a spark extinguished by an obstacle. Be a fire that uses obstacles as fuel to burn brighter. Book 5 deals with discipline and daily action. It starts with a conversation about getting out of bed. We are born for action, not comfort. It encourages us to find rest in nature itself, to care more about improving our character than our wit, and to do good naturally, like a vine bearing grapes. It introduces a crucial idea. What fate prescribes for you is like a doctor's prescription. It may be bitter, but it is for your health within the grand design of the whole universe. Book 6 focuses on integrity and perspective. It states that reason never directs us to do evil. It reframes revenge. The best response to wrongdoing is to become a better person yourself. It asks us to look past illusions, to see a fine meal as dead flesh and fermented juice, to remember that everything is in constant flux like a rushing river. Value only your rational soul, it says, and fulfill your nature without being a slave to desires for things outside your control. Book 7 is a book of resolve and connection. It begins with a firm commitment to return to one's principles. It observes human folly with humor, not superiority. It emphasizes our social need for one another and the interconnected web of all existence. It contains powerful quotes from thinkers like Antisthenes and Socrates on enduring insult for doing good. This book urges us to accept change as the universe's fundamental method, and to love even wrongdoers, for they act from ignorance. Book 8 challenges us to live philosophically now, regardless of our past or reputation. He provides tools to dissolve anger by remembering the brevity of life. He says true contentment comes from a mind in harmony with reason. He outlines our 3 core relationships: to our own body, to the divine source, and to other people. A key lesson here is to see things as they are, not as our imagination inflates them. If you are distressed by an external thing, he says, it is not the thing, but your opinion of it, and you can change that opinion this instant. Book 9 examines justice and our bond with society. To hurt another or to lie is an offense against the shared nature of humanity. It revisits accepting death as a natural transition, no different from the changes of youth to adulthood. A central theme here is that when others do wrong, they harm themselves. We should not compound the injury by carrying resentment. It also tackles how to deal with shameless people. Expect them to exist. Counter their vice with your virtue, and try to teach them if you can. Book 10 is a call to the soul. It opens with a series of challenging questions, asking if the soul will ever be simple, serene, and satisfied. It argues that death cannot be evil because it is a necessary change for the renewal of the whole cosmos. It defines key virtues: rationality, equanimity, and magnanimity. It encourages us to stop just talking about goodness and to be good. It asks us to ponder the miraculous unseen forces that transform food into a living child, reminding us of the profound power in nature's subtle processes. Book 11 celebrates the function of the rational soul. It lists what the soul does. It sees, directs, creates order, seeks truth, and loves humanity. It finds lessons in ancient dramas which prepare us for life's tragedies and comedies. It advises that even those who block your path cannot force you to hate them. It warns against insincere flattery and stresses that to act well, you must first accept the world as it is. It ends with a compilation of sharp, memorable sayings from Hesiod, Epictetus, and Socrates that cut to the heart of Stoic practice. And finally, we reach Book 12. This is the summation. It declares that the peace you seek is available right now if you let go of the past, trust the future, and live this moment in harmony with nature. It reminds us we are not our bodies, our reputations, or our past actions. Our true self is the reasoning faculty within. It offers a final perspective on death. Life, like an action, is not harmed by reaching its natural conclusion. In the vastness of time and space, only one question matters: how am I using my reason at this very moment? The book and the meditations close with the analogy of the actor. When your part in the play is done, exit gracefully, thankful for the opportunity to have performed. And there you have it, the essential wisdom from all 12 books of Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. This is not a philosophy to be merely studied, but a daily practice for living with resilience, justice, and profound inner peace. Thank you for listening. Let me know in the comments what book you want next. Don't forget to subscribe.